Morning, everybody. We got a good one today. Pouring a little Texas-sized house slab. We got the truck set up over here, which is a good thing. I'll tell you about that in a second. But we got a whole lot of house. Big old L-shaped house. Is supposed to be 400 and I think 440, 470 something yards. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the road comes in from over there, and we were looking at being able to get back here. Jeff came and looked at this a week or 10 days, something like that ago, and he was concerned we were going to be able to get the truck back here and trucks because the ground was a little soft. But I think it's dried up pretty good. I mean, the top's certainly dry, and I mean, you can see my tracks here or whatever. I didn't hardly leave any tracks. A little bit of loose stuff on the top, and that's about it. Of course, I hadn't got the boom out of the cradle and stretched out yet, but wearing out the lumber these days, I guess that's just this time of year. I guess I better get after it. We got trucks here already. We're early. But anyway, the outriggers seem to be holding up. They picked the truck up good. And like I said, I hadn't got it up and stretched out yet, but we're about to do that. But I think it's going to be good and solid. The question on whether I could get the truck back here or not is so that I can reach it all without having to move, which I think we can make it work, barely reach it all. Got me covered up already. Got 4 trucks here. Still quarter till probably. See if I can find something that resembles sand. keep it tight. Got about 7. How are we gonna fix that? Yeah, the hopper door come open, but it didn't slide. Thankfully, it didn't slide all the way open, but it's ajar just enough where it's leaking a little bit out of there. Of course, without cleaning all that out of there, which is impossible to do with the hopper full, you can't get it. I can't close it, so the old redneck ingenuity ought to hold it anyway. Yards. See what time it is. I'll get my phone out of my pocket. Four. Yeah, that thing's still dripping a little bit, but not bad. He didn't wash it off. I thought he washed it off. I need to get a come along or take that shovel, I guess. wash that or knock that out of there so it doesn't set up and then let the truck down on top of it. Alright, well, we've been waiting maybe 15-20 minutes. This is I'm assuming this is the first truck back again. Doing a 100-yard turnaround. They did pretty damn good on the first 100 yards. Yeah, we did. There you go. We did 100 yards by. They were here maybe 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early, and we had 100 yards out by 4:04. So it's just a little over an hour. For those of you that, I know some people always want to know that we are just southwest of Valley View, Texas. We are literally out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing for miles here. About to run out. We're at 150, and I guess we fell for it. They sent us 100 in an hour, roughly, and it's been an hour for the 50. More than an hour and 20 minutes. We did 100 in an hour and 10 minutes, and the last 50 has taken an hour and 20 minutes. There comes 160. My guess would be they started another job at 4. But anyway, we're started on the top. We poured beams, did the perimeter around that thing, around this porch, and then poured the perimeter all the way around, and then started back over here doing just the beams, did to about right in there, and then come back here and started on the top. I guess he's gonna go out this little deal here, then go back over there, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let me get them back in here and get going. All right, waiting again. We got 190 out. That's 6:15, so 6:20 or so. It's been about 3.5 hours. We got 190 out. Luckily, we just barely, with that last truck, got all the cold joint, or all the risk of cold joint so far. Got it all covered up. Several trucks ago, we started coming across here. Decided to cover this up. They poured new concrete all the way down there and then out, because that is a wall on that side over there, and they got stakes in the bottom of it that they need to get out, which does not look promising. So we got all that wall covered up where they can pull the stakes out of the brick ledge on the bottom. And then came back over here, and I'm not sure why they wanted to pour out to that stake there, but we got the cold joint, or it's not a cold joint, they're working on it, it's fine, but it was getting pretty close. But we got that covered up around this sunken square. So now I believe we're just going to start over there, come out here, and by then we'll probably have to take just this first grade stake all the way down and come back. Luckily, they've got 450 yards ordered. We're at 190 now, but luckily there's a whole bunch of this that is kind of separate. I'm standing in the back patio, which starts over there, right there, comes around under me and goes over there. And then there's it's like a mother-in-law addition over there. That's basically a separate slab with a porch there. And then there's, I don't know, a 20-yard or so porch on the front. But we got to get this top done. He called them a little bit ago, and they said they've got 210 ordered, or they've got 210 loaded. We've got 190 out, so been waiting about 10 minutes. Come on with it. We are at 280 yards and a solid, we're about 3 minutes away from being 6 hours since the first truck got here. Did I say 380? 280. We got a long ways to go too. There's 50, another 30 something in the patio, 20 here at least, 50, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30. We like 180, I think. Long ways to go. Alright, we are at 340 yards. Exactly 8 hours into the job. Just finished, they just barely had enough out of that last truck over there to finish the top of the main house. Now we've got, they've got 100 more yards coming, which I think is pretty close. Rephrase that, they have 100 more yards ordered. But we've got this over there, and then this is patio all right here. And then that front entryway, porch, patio, whatever you want to call it. He's wanting to just pour this drop down edge. He wants to pump this drop down edge and then around the perimeter, and then probably go over there, bring the patio back this way, because he wants to let this sit for a little bit. See this wall here with the brick ledge on the bottom? They need to pump into that up to it or whatever and let that set for a little bit. For the 4 hours it'll take us to pour this patio and this drop down. But pour this drop down all the way around the outside beam, and then probably go over there, pump back to here, and then do this, and saving that front porch for last because I can't reach all of it. I mean, if we had to, we could make it work, lay the hose down, maybe drag a little bit, but no sense in that when they can back the truck right up to it. And I won't have to wait on the tag if they need one. Anyway, that's where we're at so far. Fun day. Alright guys, I'd love to say that things got better and I got in a hurry and got done and got out of here, but it's actually the opposite. 13 hours in, they're still not done, but they can tailgate it. 13 hours. I pumped 420 yards. I'm sorry, 430 yards. And it was painstakingly slow. They already tailgated one over there. Anyway, let me get this thing washed up. It's a big old house. But yeah, the salesperson from the concrete company came out or whatever, and it's someone I've known for a long time, and we talked about things. They had a really, really rough day. So she says, and I would imagine so. Said that they canceled almost 2,000 yards. They canceled. Basically call the customer and say, we can't deliver it. Sorry. Luckily, we started early at 3. We were already going, so they didn't have a choice to cancel us. Anyway, let me get this thing washed up and on the road. As always, we appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment on the videos. We'll talk to you. All right, see you next time.